I searched to find the love within. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. I can't sing worth shit. Yeah, I've been up by like 5, 6 minutes. Oh, shit. I want to talk to y'all about something. Supreme Rising. Supreme Rising. All praises to the Most High, creator of all creators and creations. All glory go to the supreme being, the supreme creator of everything. All glory go to the supreme creator of everything, good, bad, and indifferent. Um, yeah, I got my black one on today, yo. I need me a big black one because the gray ones be real big, so I can do them like Papa Smurf. But this one ain't that big; it's kind of small. Like I got another one. It's small though. It's gray. I used to collect hats, yo. I used to love collecting hats. Like I had all types of hats. And over the years, my hats got gone. I had all types of hats. I had some fedora. I had a fedora. I had the Apple Jacks. I had the Kangos. I had a lot of hats. Fitted caps. I had mad fitted caps, yo. Like I remember at one time I had almost over 100 fitted caps. My hats got gone, and people just destroyed every collection I had. That's not even the bill this morning. It's just something I was thinking about. Cause I seen I'm sitting there with the black one on. I was like, let me tell my people about. Let me talk to y'all real quick about. Let me tell them about my hats. About my hats. All right, check it. Envy is a weird thing. You'll see someone doing something and you'll be jealous because that's what they're doing, right? And then intelligence is a mother, yo. It's like to be intelligent and then lack the awareness of this at the same time. It's definitely an inside job. That's like an inside crash dummy job. And ain't nobody even telling nobody because nobody's looking at it how it's supposed to be. Y'all just jump into the feelings and just be stuck forever. So I like to go in the fire. I go in the fire, come out the other side, be like, oh, it wasn't hot in there. Oh, you just gotta come through. So, all praise to the Most High. Um, it's crazy because in order for you to be envious, you have to be jealous. Those are two different things, though. You have to be jealous in order to be envious, and it's stupid, right? It's a dumb thing because most people don't know about their self fully. Most people are embarrassed of their self in the beginning. Most people are self-conscious about because when you're young, you don't really know what beauty is unless somebody expresses that to you. You don't know what love is until somebody expresses these things to you, right? And most people aren't loved enough so they can not have these particular feelings about certain things that take place in life, right? Right? So when you're upset with somebody because of something that they have that you don't have, that you lack, and all of a sudden your focus is on them. Do you know at that moment, and it's a deep thing. It's almost like I can actually cross reference that with a level of turmoil depending on how you perceive things. So that would speak to one or two things. Because what I've learned over the time of focusing on certain things, because I can do a lot of shit. it's not just one thing I can do. I can do like tons of shit. Like a numerous amount of things. I could do like thousands of things. You know what I'm saying? So that came from me staying to myself a lot. Like if you're in a tree, right? And you're climbing the tree, but the footing ain't right, the shoes ain't right you got on, you know what I'm saying? You got to get up and get down. You got to find a way to do that. End of sentence. You're in a situation where things is happening and you got heavy weight around you. You got to find a way to move that. And you got to be smart about it. You got to start understanding mathematics and weight differentiate. When you're learning how to do certain jobs, you got to pay attention. Like you have to learn. And if you're not learning, you're not opening up the capabilities and the possibilities. So then a person who carries envy and jealousy is a person who doesn't do much. They just observe. They watch everything. You looking at everybody. You're not focusing on what you can do. You looking at everybody. You looking outside yourself. You're not worried. So then your complaints is not about what you haven't done. It's the fact that you won't do shit. That's a sad reality. Like you're mad because you never took the opportunity. You let the effects of your life, whether that was your parents, whether that was your siblings, whether that was what happened in school, you let those things delegate how you perceive to see yourself and capabilities of what you possibly could do. So now you have a repetition of constantly looking outside of yourself. Oh, look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. That's not a job. That's not a job. That's not something that's not something you can have a legacy behind, even though it'll be in your DNA. You will create everything that you are will be just like you. They'll be envious, jealous, nasty as hell, just like you. And they'll talk about people because that's all you ever do. So even if your anger is displaced towards someone who can do something that you possibly can't, all you're doing is creating more of that type of person that you are. You know, I think in the future, Divine gonna see fit on this plane. I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna be upstairs somewhere. I'm gonna be in other existences floating around because this jewel is deep. And the jewels I've leave behind because Divine allows it are real. So I got other work to do, right? But as this level progresses, there's gonna be offshoots of this particular type of energy that's gonna have it pushed in their face. That's gonna have it forced down their throat just so they can understand. And that's just because today people don't take the responsibility in looking at certain people and saying, yo, look, you're a fuck up. It's not his fault, it's not her fault. It's nobody's fault but yours. Stop lying on everybody else and why don't you try to do something? Get a hobby or something. Do something different. Stop worrying about what somebody else got going on. And because you older or because you have some standpoint about yourself, you think that's okay to do shit like that. Nah, that's a sad reality. And if anything around you that notices that doesn't say anything to you, they're as sad as you are. Because that's the dynamic of it. Like your things that Divine gave you as your character, you're being you. Whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? You're folding your bedclothes, cooking food, you tie-dyeing t-shirts, I don't know, you pottery. I used to do pottery when I was in school. I used to love doing pottery. I was the gymnastic. I love doing gymnastics, you know what I'm saying? Backflips and all that shit. I used to be outside. Look at me. Flip, 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 all over the damn place. You know what I'm saying? Art. All types of forms of art. Boy can cook. Can design clothes. You know what I'm saying? I know how to make music. I know music notes. You know what I'm saying? I know how to write lyrics. I know how to write poetry. You know what I'm saying? I can write, period. I can write stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, Even danced a little bit when I was younger. I had a whole dance off in the club up north or whatever. And this dude, you know how they come up to you, they tap you on the shoulder, and they be like, it was the first time it ever happened to me, but it was weird because I wasn't around nobody that knew me, right? So I'm in the club, right? And it's weird because I'm in the club. Right? My wife, she's dead right now, but me and her was in the club, right? And it's a dope club in New York, like the club be jumping or whatever. So you know what I'm saying. We up in the club. We had a section, you know what I'm saying, and I went down to the floor or whatever. And this dude touched my shoulder like I was like, word. I was like, I yeah. You know what I'm saying? On some Michael Jackson, like, come on, let's go. So I'll never forget this day, yo. Oh my god, yeah. The club was nice and shit too. It was a nice ass club. I'll never forget this day, yo. So I'm in on this night. So we in the middle of the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude had to hit me and he doing his little dance or whatever. And I'm like, ain't even there, yo. Ain't even there. And I'm not even a real dance, like a big time, like a dancer. I'm not like one of them. I'm just somebody who people don't think get in the middle of the floor and show off. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, when I was like 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, they be like, dance, because I used to do the Egyptian dance all the time. I don't know why. I don't know why. I could not get that. And then it took a long time for me to stop doing that for some reason. Because I'll be watching people and they be like, all he do is walk like an Egyptian. That's the only dance I ever did, yo. Went from the age of 2 to like 6 or 7. That's the only dance I ever did. Walk like an Egyptian, and I don't even know why I knew that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even know why that was a thing. Your hands out like to the side like this, and you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, I used to do the little Egyptian dance. They'd be like, "Go ahead and dance," when I was a kid. And my aunt said, "They'd be like, dance," and I come out. Like the walk like the Egyptian. It was so funny. I was like, and then I'd be shy because I was a Cancer, right? So I'm still shy sometimes. I just don't show it all the time. And I do it for a little bit. Everybody be looking at me, cheer me on, and then I go run and hide. I go find the oldest person to go run and hide behind. Yeah, stop cheering on me. What y'all doing? So you get used to just stepping into your energy, yo. You get used to being in that energy. I did a song, right, called Letter to Harlem. And I'm talking to my family. It's somewhere in my YouTube stream. It's in my feed. Like if you want to see some of this wonderful things I've did on YouTube, you gotta go check it out. Like so it's a song I created years ago. Like a long time ago called Letter to Harlem. In that song I talk a lot of PowerPoints about certain things. And you know, to be capable of doing so many things, yo. Yeah, not just the things I've named. I'm an engineer, you know what I mean, in a few different facets. You know what I'm saying? I could do carpentry work until, physically sound. There's so many things I'm able to do. I know herbal medicine. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of things. And I got a lot of recipes in my noodle that'll heal a lot of shit right now on Earth. That'll knock shit smooth out. Like, not no, take this for 3 weeks type shit. Or nah, take this for a couple days. Matter of fact, take this for a day. Shit done. So up out of here. For real, for real. Like, I got some shit in my noodle. That's why I don't never write it down because you always got people creeping around trying to read your notes and stuff, trying to take your shit so they can try to seem greater than what they are. Like, there's a lot of things right here. So a long time ago, Devon told me to stop putting shit on paper, yo. Like, yo, stop writing shit down, yo. Learn to keep it in here. And people come to me, why don't you write it down? Why don't you write a book? I ain't writing shit. So you could take it and go run and hide somewhere and be like, this is my stories. Look at me whitewash. A person who has never experienced whitewashing don't know what that is. I had a song that I did. I had a song that was published, and I'm talking about Arthur Ashe. A lot of people don't know who Arthur Ashe is. He was a black. I think he was the first black tennis player, and he was talking about Serena Williams and them. This brother was bad. You know what I'm saying? And I found him through information because I showed love to my older brother, even though he was an asshole growing up. I showed love to my older brother, but I respected everything my older brother did. My older brother, he ran track. He was a tennis player. He could sing. He was highly intelligent. Like, I used to love him. I do love my older brother. He's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of the past things kind of separated us as a value. But I always loved my older brother. I loved the great things that he was able to do. He didn't see him as great things, though. You know, he had that look out of himself type energy, and he would get jealous of other people, lack thereof of what he had. He would never put his own things on a pedestal. And if I came to him and tried to put his things on a pedestal, he couldn't even see it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that. I want to be you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, be yourself. Trust me, it'll work out for you. But that's why envy and jealousy actually exist. Because somewhere in somebody's mind, they felt lesser at some point, and they let that take over. Just like people will say, don't let a thought go to your head. Most people will let the negative thoughts go to their head and drive them into envy and jealousy. Same difference. The same energy on both sides of the coin. You'll have a thought that you just did something great. You was the greatest. See how that happens on both sides? Like, people can get egotistical real fast. You know what I'm saying? You could be a narcissist really quick. And see, narcissists tend to deal in both sides of that energy. Narcissists tend to deal in jealousy, and envy on both spectrums via the fact of what they're incapable of being able to do, and also being told what they're able to do, like being commended. Like, if you show them that they're great at something, or you give them love for something that they do, majority of the time it goes to their head and they want to show off and boast. For years, yo, years, like damn near majority of my life, I walk around and I be like, nah, I don't boast. I don't be talking about the things I did because I already did it. You know what I'm saying? And I would say this shit to people, and you know how they be? Like, me accomplishing it wasn't real. Like, I had to go get a piece of it to prove to them that I accomplished it. That's how it always was. People wanted me to come prove to them. And I got to the point where I'm like, I ain't proving shit to you people. I could care less what you think at the end of the day. What I did is done. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I did is done already. I don't care to prove shit to nobody. So that's another reason why I started walking away from people, because the love was never genuine. If people can hold you at shorty level, like, oh, that's my little peoples right there, or that's my little cousin, or that's my homie, he called me his big bro, you know what I'm saying? Or that's my little son, you know what I'm saying? Like, you the OG, that's your son, or your parents, you know what I'm saying? Like, they always try to keep you at a lower level so it can seem as if what you are comes from them. People like to get credit for shit. And that's dangerous, because all praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. I get it. I know everybody want to feel good about themselves, but feeling good off me because I don't say nothing, that shit don't work. I'm sitting here watching you be stupid. My own father did that shit. You know what I'm saying? As soon as we got together the first time, ain't seen this nigga in 1,000 fucking years. You know what I'm saying? He take me to New York and tell all his friends, yeah, I raised him right. Like I was supposed to be like, yeah, he did a great job. I was like, yo, I just met this dude last week, yo. Like, he raised me. Like, I couldn't lie, and I think that hurt his feelings. But he didn't consort me about that. He didn't say, this is what we're gonna say, this is the plan. He never came at me and was like, this is the plan. You know what I'm saying? So I was never nothing he was serious about ever made me feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he used to get upset about shit and be like, listen to me carefully. And I would laugh at him, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like, and then, God bless the dad, before his wife died, she used to be like, the reason why he be mad at you because you don't take him serious. I'd be like, how can I? I can't take you serious. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you do is yell and scream, and then you contradict yourself all the time. And if somebody tries to tell you something, you got to be more intelligent. You know what I'm saying? And I come from two intelligent people, whether they're intelligent in the wrong direction. But I come from I'm the spawn of two highly intelligent people that believe they can outsmart a lot of people in the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when they birthed me, they looked at it like, he don't know nothing. They have no clue what I know, not even them. They have no clue the level of intelligence I got. Even my brother, like, he was like, you don't know this, and you don't know this about them. I'd be like, for real? I'm like, yo, all right, don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. I've been and jump in the firewood for like they burning in there. All right, let me go see how hot it is. I've been like that, yo. I search for the intelligence. I've never been afraid of nothing. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? I might have to figure out how it's gonna happen, and then that may come across my face as fear a little bit. But I seen fear in people. I seen what fear look like on people. I see people who shake at their core. You know what I'm saying? I know what that shit be looking like. I be like, okay, I remember when you were scared this day. I remember when fear came out of you this day. I remember when you did this to try to fight off the fear inside you. I remember all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see all that shit. And I'm the type of person, like, don't try to push that shit on me. Because then if I do something to prove that it's not like that, then everybody going to say I'm wrong. And that's how it's always been in life. Like, people want me to submit to them, and I only submit to the divine. From family members, friends, and all that, to organization, groups, and, you know, haters, to even family members. Like, the family members we grew up under, they used to force certain logics on us. Look at life like this, and do this, and always da-da-da-da. I'm like, all right, I do that. But you better be right behind that shit. And if I ever find out anything different, I'm going to check you. Because I'm not afraid of nobody. You have to get the biggest and baddest one. I'm so serious. Like, I ain't never been like everybody else, yo. I might be cutting my own size, but you get hit with a brick. I'm so serious. Listen. All praises to the Most High. You're supposed to give and keep your energy right where that's at. Divine gives capabilities for you to focus on. That will take up the time of your life. If you are literally not living in your emotions, crying about this, crying about that, trying to make somebody feel some type of way. And see, that's the problem with most people. They know their emotions will affect you. So what they'll do is they'll tell an old ass story that you wasn't even here. You wasn't even around. Like, they had nothing to do with your family and your life, but they'll tell an old ass story that now you got to pay for it. I don't like sucker shit. Never like sucker shit. And if I'm with people, I show, like, the females I've been around in my life, I would show them shit. I would show them shit they ain't never seen in their life. And niggas be sitting there wondering why this, why that. Nigga, because you do the same shit all the time. Females get bored too. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to just fucking da-da-da-da. That's it. Or we about to get some Chinese food. We going over here to so-and-so house. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not fun. Sometimes having a great conversation and taking their mind somewhere, letting their mind travel, is the most powerful thing you can ever do. Because it allows them to look at the capabilities of who they are. It sparks a fire in them. You know what I'm saying? And men don't do that with females. Y'all look at them as tools. And they are very useful tools. You know what I'm saying? They're not the type of tools that are just to serve you. So if you're looking at a woman that way, that means you're an envious, jealous person because you want them to serve you. You want them to big your ego up. You want them to make you feel, and there's nothing wrong. That's their job. That's their job. But if you're not using the full potential, like spending time with a woman is a wonderful thing because you can walk with her. You got her focus. You can talk with her. You can laugh with her. You can protect her. All that. Y'all walking in the street. You know what I'm saying? Keep her from the cars coming. Come over here. You can express levels of romance just in that little bit of notion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to do this. I used to do something with this one chick I used to go with. I ain't gonna even talk about it, yo. Like, we used to take walks. We was nasty, though. We was nasty, so we would do stuff in the streets. Bowl and shit, like, car coming. Put it down. Put it. It was so funny, yo, but that's how you express values. What your boldness is willing to do. You can speak terms of endearment. You can point out things. Hey, look at that. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Yo, you hear that? Yo, what's that? Yo, come here, come closer. Like, romance is important. Most people, they do romantic things now to see how it's like Dracula. I don't know if y'all ever seen the original Dracula movie. I said movie. The original Dracula movie. But it was a scene in there and she'll be like, oh. And he'll be like, look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. he'll be like, you're a day, what used to say? I have put a spell on you. You're under my control. Look into my eyes like this. That's how Dracula would do, right? And then the lady would be like, I am under your control, Dracula. And that's how some people want to see. That's what. It's not that superficial, but some people want to get around you to see how much you're willing to be under their control. That's a lot of people. And those people are literally narcissists, apartheid with jealousy and envy. And that's why they do that one thing. So if you start noticing you being gaslit in a certain way so you could be comfortable to dote on them that way, you know what I'm saying? Like, love is an equal thing. I love giving love. You know what I'm saying? I love having a conversation with my woman. I love we just being in the same, like, babe, da 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 da. We talking and like we laugh about stuff. Like, I would even do next level shit. Like, I'm funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm super funny. Like, I ain't trying to be no comedian though. You dig? So, you know what I'm saying? I do funny shit. So we'll be laughing. I mean, we'll be cracking the fuck up. Like, if I'm with my girl, like, we'll be laughing. She'll be crying tears. Like, yo, this nigga dumb. I ain't even know. That type of shit. Like, I'd have females literally in stitches crying like somebody just beat their ass. They got tears running all down their face. Like, stop. Leave me alone. Get away from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have motherfuckers crying, laughing, yo. Like, and that's because I know me. I know myself. I'm comfortable with me. We can have a party just you and I walking down the street smoking a blunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might roll up 2 blunts for me, 2 blunts for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we walking down the street, have a good conversation. Next thing you know, we get back and the whole world is different because we've been wrapped in our world. You know what I'm saying? And these moments, this is not about nobody specific, but this is how you comprehend where you're going wrong at in life. I know a lot of y'all don't want to look at that. Y'all don't want to look at yourself and see that you fucked up as a person. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all hate that. I ain't fucked up as a person. I'm okay. I be chilling with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, but nah, man. I'm trying to show y'all the difference. I know why y'all be angry, man. Most of y'all be angry because y'all parents didn't love y'all, yo. Most of y'all be angry because the one you wanted didn't want you. Most of y'all be angry because the dude you hang with beat your ass when y'all was young. Most of y'all be angry because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just be some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? It just be weird shit that people hold on to. I don't hold on to nothing. I don't hold on to nothing. Just be prepared at the end of the day. Like, I could care less. I don't be thinking about how somebody feel, what they gonna say, what they go. I don't be caring about that shit, man. For real, I really don't. I don't be like, yo, I wonder if somebody still feel this way. I see you when I see you, player. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't got respect, don't have it. Just keep on moving. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time I had fought this kid when we was I think I had to be like, I power drived him into the concrete, like on the wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Bang! Because he said something about my mother. You know, back then you could have just said your mama, and that was like curse words. You know what I'm saying? Like, so. And I seen him like years after that. I was in my early 20s or whatever. He was like, "You remember me?" I was like, "Remember you? Nigga, who is you?" Right? Nigga, who is you? I don't remember you. Nigga, why should I remember you? You know what I'm saying? So in my head, all these movies going through my head and shit, and I'm laughing. I'm like, nah, nigga, I don't know you. Why should I know you? And he showed me the scar. He was like, remember this? I was like, oh, I power drive you in the concrete. He was like, I ain't got no beef. I'm just saying, I remember you. I was like, nah, yo, my bad, yo. We was young. You was saying something about my mama, though. You know what I'm saying? Talking about my mama, yo. I still be thumping, though. I say all that shit in one sentence. I say all that in one sentence. They be like, yo, this nigga crazy. I ain't crazy. I'm letting you know. Better stay in your lane, nigga. You come to tell me you was the person I fought a long time ago. Anyway, I'm just kicking the ball while you're talking this shit. But yeah, yo, jealousy, envy, those are parts. Those are things that are in connection to being a narcissist. That's because they always looking out of themselves, looking to blame something, and that's not a good thing to carry around. If you can't say out your mouth, "Yo, I heard this brother or this sister say something, and it was very encouraging," the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with you? Y'all scared? Like, it's like you scared to come together. Ooh, we don't talk about them. Like, people be scared to support each other unless you got money. Unless you the biggest. Listen, I know the feeling of money. I know what it feels like to have a lot. I made $50,000 and I was younger though. All right, I was young. I was in my early 20s. I was that motherfucker. All right, just keep it right there. I was that motherfucker. All right, period. And my son was with me. I had to be like, I think I was like, probably like 20, 24, something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. I was young. I was in my 20s. I wasn't 25 yet. I was in between 21 and 24. I was somewhere in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember. But my son was with me. He had his own room. At the time, my oldest son, he had every single game system. Like, I was getting money for real, for real. Like, I had a like a little penthouse apartment on the top of this apartment building that was right next to where the FBI building was. And I had like Italian tiles in my kitchen. I had hardwood floors. It was a 2 bedroom joint. I had the master bedroom. My son had his own bedroom. But my son had every game system you could think of that was out at the time. He had the 64, he had the Nintendo, he had the Sega, he had the PlayStation, the handheld joint. Like, he had everything. And I had them all set up on different TVs. Um it's crazy. Just me thinking about this is just crazy. And then I had this one weekend. I came up. You know what I'm saying? I came up at like 50 bands, yo. And I made my son count it with me. It was like I had a book bag full of paper. You know what I'm saying? Like receipts, nigga. Book bag full of paper, boy. Receipts, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, come here. My son was young. He might have been like 7 or 8 at the time. Something like that. But yeah, he counted 50,000 with me. I made him count 50,000 cash. Like, I made him keep counting until he got tired. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna count the whole thing anyway, but I'm like, I want you to know what it felt like to count this much money. Because you may never touch this much money. But if you touch it at one time, right now with your father, I'm the witness. It's in your DNA. It came right out of me. It came right out of me, player. You know what I'm saying? So I was on that type of shit. Like what I experienced, I wanted my son to be able to experience 10 times over. So I be joking about shit, but I have a serious tone about everything that I do. Everything is intentional. And that's why I think a lot of people fail at. They don't have intentions behind the value of doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Like really instill things into your children that'll go long ways. You know what I'm saying? And then people try to come in between relationships and break up situations because of their own inconsistencies or things that they don't do with what they have for their own self. You could do the same thing with your life. Get your life together. Put your priorities in the right place. Stop worrying about how you can receive something all the time and go do something. See, you got different types of people, yo. I'm telling you. And that be the real shit. Y'all be looking at people who got all the 7 deadly sins as their character, and y'all put them in comparison with a person that's just good. A child of the Most High with a person who got every single sin known to man tatted on their flesh. And y'all sitting there like, oh, then in comparison, ain't no fucking comparison. That's a damn demon. You just don't see it like that. Because you want to love some other shit. That means you're blind. Most people are blind. Y'all falsely have a reality when it comes to believing in the Most High. You think what was told to you by your oppressor is correct. And on top of that, you think you know shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you just all around effed up. Period. And you shouldn't be an authority, a parent, or nothing. You should know this about yourself. You should look in the mirror and say, yo, I'm an effed up individual. It's the only way I'm going to get things right unless I face myself. That's why I can laugh at shit. That's why I can be humble. That's why I don't really get upset about things. Like, because I'm not carrying that burden. I'm not you. You're going to do everything you want to do. And you know what Divine going to do? Air you out. This is a clean slate over here. Clean. Clean. With karma credit. I got about 100 million on my karma credit card. My karma credit card in the universe, I got like 100 gazillion. You don't even know what I've done for people. Literally, I remember it's been times, yo, I haven't eaten in 3-4 days. I mean, I'm skinny. I look like I'm sick. You know what I'm saying? Living in the streets. Just made $30 from helping somebody at their business. Right? Go do my laundry. That take about $8. Right? You down to 22. You know what I'm saying? You ain't ate in 3-4 days. You hungry. So you done bought you a burger, the wings, and the fries. You know what I'm saying? And a drink with a little dessert on the side to keep your hopes up. So you got you a little sherbet shake and a drink, right? That's gonna run you damn near that $20 you got left. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna run you damn near that 20. So it's probably about $16, $17. I think it was, matter of fact, it was $18 a change. But since I had already broke the bread down, I was like, I had this much. And she'd be like, go ahead. And I'd give her $16 or $15. And she'd be like, because she knew I was homeless, the owner of the store, the restaurant. She'd be like, go ahead. And then the rest of the money I got left, that's a pack of cigarettes and some canteen out the canteen machine before the laundromat closed. You know what I'm saying? So that's $30 for a day. So I go get the food, right? I'm starving. Other homeless people around there though. And I know they're not thinking like me. I know they don't think they beat down. Some of them ain't got no teeth. You know what I'm saying? Some of them just lay in the same spot. You could tell like they cool, but they down. Like they down. And my energy be all popping, and it didn't even matter when I was homeless. I'm, hey, what's going on, y'all? Hey, we about to do this. Same nigga. Even when I was down, same nigga. And I think I brought light to some of the people who was down on the ground. And I would give them my food. I'd take a wing or two, get a rest. Depending on how many people, I bust a burger in half or in fours, divvy it out. Be like, yo, just let me get a piece of that. Y'all can have the rest. All praises to the Most High. That almost made me cry just now, yo. That's a heavy thing, yo. That's a heavy feeling, yo. That's a heavy feeling. You gotta walk around here and you got to get the world right because they just so fucking selfish. All praise to the Most High, man. Y'all enjoy your day. Not gonna lie.